Welcome to a world where calm meets creativity. Your own mini Japanese garden, designed perfectly for small urban spaces. Imagine transforming a narrow balcony, a corner of your patio, or even a tiny courtyard into a peaceful retreat. The beauty of a mini Japanese garden lies not in size, but in spirit. Each stone, each plant, and every grain of gravel becomes part of a story about balance and mindfulness. Even in the middle of the city, you can create a sanctuary that whispers of mountains, rivers, and stillness. Let's begin our journey to discover how small space design, inspired by centuries-old Zen principles, can bring peace into your modern life.
In a compact Zen garden, every inch matters. The key is balance, placing elements in a way that feels effortless yet intentional. Begin by observing your space. Notice where sunlight falls, how shadows move, and where quiet lingers. Use natural materials like stone, moss, and bamboo to define structure without clutter. A single lantern can replace a row of lights. A small basin can evoke the calm of a pond. Small space design invites mindfulness. It challenges you to simplify, to see beauty in restraint. Your mini Japanese garden doesn't imitate nature, it interprets it, creating harmony within the boundaries you have.
A compact Zen garden thrives on simplicity. Too many elements can overwhelm the senses, while too few might feel incomplete. The goal is quiet equilibrium. Choose three main features, perhaps gravel, stone, and a plant, and let space breathe around them. This balance of form and emptiness, known as ma in Japanese design, gives your garden its meditative character. Even a tabletop mini Japanese garden can embody vast landscapes through the gentle flow of raked sand and the placement of a single rock. In this stillness, your imagination expands, turning smallness into infinity.
In traditional Japanese design, stones represent mountains, islands, or the flow of time. In your compact Zen garden, they become the anchors of calm. Select a few stones with distinct shapes, one tall, one flat, one rounded, and group them naturally, as if shaped by the wind. Avoid perfect symmetry. Instead, let them rest in subtle imbalance, symbolizing life's imperfection and beauty. A mini Japanese garden stone arrangement teaches patience. As you position each stone, breathe slowly, imagining it as part of a quiet landscape that endures through the seasons. The raked gravel or sand in a mini Japanese garden is more than decoration. It's meditation in motion. Use white gravel to suggest water, and smooth ripples to represent gentle waves. In small space design, even a single square foot of raked sand can evoke oceans of stillness. Keep your lines deliberate, curving them gently around stones. Over time, this act of raking becomes ritual, a moment to clear the mind and restore focus. The quiet rhythm of the rake, the shifting light on the surface, these are what make your compact Zen garden come alive.
Nature softens the edges of stone and sand. Add life with moss, ferns, or dwarf pines, plants that bring depth without overwhelming the space. Moss especially thrives in shaded corners, turning even the smallest surface into a carpet of tranquility. In small space design, use potted greenery strategically to frame the view or conceal hard edges. Remember, a mini Japanese garden is about restraint. Each plant should serve a purpose, calming the eyes, cooling the air, or symbolizing the changing seasons. Over time, your garden will evolve gently, like nature itself. Even in a small garden, the sound of water transforms everything. A simple bamboo fountain, or shishiodoshi, can introduce movement and sound without taking up space. The rhythmic drip of water adds life and meditation to your compact Zen garden. Place it near stones or moss so the sound resonates softly. The water's reflection under sunlight adds another layer of beauty. In urban settings, this sensory balance, sight, sound, and motion, invites calm amidst city noise. Your mini Japanese garden becomes a place where you can pause and listen to stillness. Light in Japanese garden design is never harsh. It's gentle, guiding, and poetic. Choose small lanterns or hidden LED lights to softly illuminate pathways and textures. At dusk, your mini Japanese garden glows like a quiet temple courtyard. Shadows dance across gravel, highlighting the beauty of imperfection. In small space design, lighting defines mood and dimension. A single warm light near a stone or plant can transform the night atmosphere completely, reminding you that serenity continues even after sunset. Even in a small corner, depth can be created through thoughtful layering. Combine textures, smooth stones against rough bark, light gravel beside dark foliage. Use varying heights to mimic natural landscapes. A compact Zen garden may be small in size, but visually it can feel expansive. Position taller elements at the back, mid-level ones in the center, and finer details in front. This layered perspective draws the eye inward, creating a sense of journey. It's a simple illusion that turns limited space into a peaceful retreat filled with visual harmony.
Bamboo and wood are timeless materials in many Japanese garden design. They provide structure, privacy, and a sense of warmth. A bamboo fence or wooden slat wall can define your boundary while blending seamlessly with nature. For small space design, vertical patterns elongate the view, making your area feel larger. The soft tones of wood balance stone and gravel, adding a human touch to the natural palette. Over time, as the wood weathers and fades, it develops character, just as your garden matures with age and grace. A few well-placed stepping stones can create a sense of movement and exploration in even the smallest courtyard. Each step should feel natural, guiding the visitor with intention. Choose stones that are smooth and slightly irregular, laid over gravel or moss. In a compact Zen garden, a pathway symbolizes the journey of life, each step mindful, each moment grounded. The soft crunch beneath your feet and the shift of light between steps remind you that walking itself can be a form of meditation. A mini Japanese garden doesn't need isolation. It can coexist beautifully with modern architecture. Imagine concrete walls softened by bamboo shadows, or glass windows reflecting raked gravel patterns. Small space design thrives on contrast. Nature against structure, calm against energy. The dialogue between garden and home creates harmony between inside and outside. Even a balcony garden, framed by skyscrapers, can feel sacred when designed with purpose, a bridge between the natural and the man-made.
Beyond aesthetics, each element in your mini Japanese garden carries meaning. Stones represent endurance, water reflects change, and plants embody renewal. This symbolism deepens your connection with the space. A compact Zen garden becomes more than decor. It becomes a mirror of your inner state. As you care for it, trimming moss or raking gravel, you practice mindfulness. The garden evolves with you, reflecting peace when you nurture it and stillness when you pause to observe. In small spaces, this spiritual reflection feels even more intimate and personal.
Caring for a mini Japanese garden is a quiet ritual. It's not about perfection, but presence. Brushing fallen leaves, smoothing gravel, or adjusting a stone becomes a mindful act. In small space design, even daily care can feel therapeutic. The rhythm of maintenance slows time, allowing you to reconnect with simplicity. Your compact Zen garden rewards patience. Over the months, moss grows richer, gravel settles naturally, and each imperfection becomes part of the story. This is not just a space to look at, it's a living reflection of calm effort and attention.
Thank you for joining this journey into the art of the mini Japanese garden. In today's fast-paced world, finding peace doesn't require a large yard or distant retreat, only intention and balance. A small space design can hold the same spirit of tranquility as a vast temple garden. Whether it's a single stone bowl on your balcony or a compact Zen garden by your window, your space can bloom with stillness and beauty. If this video inspired you to create your own little sanctuary, please subscribe for more garden ideas that bring calm, creativity, and nature into everyday life.